It is Carrie and Rachel with the Intuitive Art Academy, and we have another drawing to decode. This one is a first for me because it is a painting we are decoding. So this one comes from Lindsay, and she asks, what does my intuition want me to know about this moment? So interesting, Lindsay, the moment that you made this has passed. So we'll talk about this moment that you are watching the decoding, right? This moment that you're experiencing right now. There's quite a few colors in there, so I'm just going to list them off in the order that I see them. So I see we've got some black, which means shadow, invisible, strength, container, boundaries. I see some green, and green is growth, expansion, Jupiter, rootedness, and pleasure. I see some orange, which is sun, vibrant, tingling, power, magical emanations, hands, stomach, juicy. I see some yellow, which is peace, love, harmony, third eye. And I see some red, fire, flame, force, willpower, unbounded, unafraid, veins, courageous, strong, connection, vitality, excitement. That's a lot. So I'm going to let you go first, Rachel.
Well, this must have been a very exciting moment because there's a lot here. And I could almost see it as like a snapshot of a person who's really excited. This could be like the snapshot of your vibrational mix, right? Because you have a little bit of everything. Intensity, peace, shadowness, like this is like all you have going on all at the same time. It feels like a lot. It feels like there's part of the painting that is like going off onto one side, and then it looks like there could be a pile of things, and then on the other side it's like the shadow is on the corner. So I feel like this is whatever you were thinking about in the moment or doing in that moment. This is maybe telling you how you are vibrationally about that topic. And it's a really good indicator of that you have a lot going on. Maybe you thought you were very clear about it, but there's actually more happening than you thought. It could be a really good way to get a sense of what your true vibrational mix is about something. And the one thing that I'm really seeing on the side with the green is that there are a bunch of greens and some brown and orange that have turned into a muddy color. And if you get into our program more, we talk about how to know all of your color meanings, not just these 11, but also muddy colors. And those can indicate a block or an obstacle or a blind spot about something. So I feel like this has so many amazing, positive, very energetic words in it. But also there's a bit of block in there too. So I think this is just like, here is everything about this moment, about what you're feeling, about what you're thinking about where your vibration is right now. And you have a ton of amazing energy, amazing momentum, but there are some things on the sides that could be tweaked a little bit or smoothed out. And so maybe bumping up some of those colors, like the yellow, which is peace, love, harmony, third eye, like getting more in touch with you and your inner connection and your intuition and your self-love, like that will all smooth out the sides for you naturally so that you can have more of those red, fire, flame, unafraid, strong, courageous, like the red coming up without any muddiness or shadowness.
Oh my gosh. Wow, Rachel, I'm just impressed at your ability to like see and intuit that, because my brain is going to like really logical questions like, were your eyes closed when you did this? And what order did you put the colors down? Because, and that's really hard for me to tell looking at a painting. Like I said, this is my first time decoding a painting. Rachel has a little bit more experience with that. The movement in this is interesting because it looks like for some, maybe this is just what I'm intuiting, but it looks like that green actually grew out of other colors. Like I'm seeing the brown. I think it was blue first, and that the yellow was put down on top of it, and that's what turned it green. And for some reason, I feel like there's meaning in that, right? There's meaning in the way that it went down on the paper or on whatever it's on. And then, so everything that Rachel said, and the black boundary around it with the black dots on top of it. And black means shadow, invisible, but it also means strength, container, and boundaries. I feel like what your intuition wants you to know in that moment is everything that's going on in the middle, and that boundaries are important. So whatever that is for you, wherever you were feeling in that moment, holding your boundaries, knowing your boundaries is important for you. And that's it.
I love it. Yeah, thank you for submitting a painting. I do a lot of painting, and so yeah, I guess it was easier for me than Carrie, who's like, "What is this?"
This is the first time I've looked at something like this and tried to decode it. So yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Lindsay, and we hope to see you in the group more.